Hand me down my welfare check, hand me down my stamps. Hurry now and don't be late, 'cause I ain't got time for that. You and me, where's our damn handout? Now we gotta go downtown and get some drugs to blow our minds so high we won't be coming down. Hey y'all, prepare yourself for the rubber band. Man, you heard a sound like Obama can. Man, don't blame him for anything, 'cause he's the rubber man who can. Ooh, lordy, this dude is out of sight. Everything he does seems to come out right. Once I went to hear him say, you know it isn't fair. I was so surprised, I was hypnotized. I want my share of Obamacare. It's all free, and that's no lie. I know 'cause Obama says so. Hey, I laughed so hard, 'cause now I gotta go downtown. Now I'm on the government dole. Hey y'all, prepare yourselves for the rubber band. Man, you never heard a sound like yes we can. Man, don't blame him for anything, 'cause he's the rubber band man who can. Got that rubber band, blaming it on Bush. We'll pay for it later, as far as we can. He's the rubber band man. Alright, just having some fun. Maybe getting a few extra hits for being stupid. Anyway, welcome to Tribulation 515, 2011. Today is officially day 280. It's Saturday out here in San Jose. You know, it's kind of an okay day. It's going to get to about 60 degrees. And yeah, the world unfortunately continues to spiral down into chaos. You know, today they're having the funeral for Whitney Houston. And you know what? I like Whitney Houston. I think, at least 2 of her albums. And, you know, she had a great voice. And when she did the Star Spangled Banner, man, I was crying. It was so beautiful. But, you know, that being said, you know, what everybody's kind of covering up is the fact that she was basically a crackhead and a cocaine head and a party head. And, you know, ultimately her untimely early demise was due in large part to drugs. But, you know, us as a society, you know, it's that's kind of like my point of the day. You know, that we're continuing to spiral. You know, I mean, all the crazy stuff around the world, the weather, the wars, the Middle East, complete mess. I won't even go into that today. But of course, as you know, the whole Iranian-Israeli thing is escalating, and we're looking at probably an oil embargo, and I'm saying World War III, you know, by this summer. But, you know, we'll put that aside. You know, just look at our society. You know, it's the us and the they, the billionaires against the 99%, the Occupy Wall Street, and, you know, in a way, we're a society in denial, because, you know, everybody's remembering all the good things about Whitney Houston today, but, you know, I'd say, in large part, the negative stuff was as bad as the good stuff was good. And that kind of brings me back to the Rubberband Man. You know, and I kind of messed up that song, man. I had the lyrics kind of out there, but I didn't practice it enough, but I was having fun with it. But, you know, President Obama, you know, he's the rubber band man, you know, where, you know, nothing sticks, the Teflon guy, you know, but everything is about blaming it on Bush. It was all screwed up before I got it. And, you know, recently, if you look at everything Obama's doing, he's not solving anything. His Obamacare is what's holding up the whole economy, because it's just screwing everything up. And, you know, we're a year away from a lot of us becoming illegal because we haven't paid our insurance, our mandatory insurance, you know, $3,000. So now, you know, who knows what happens. But, you know, Obama, you know, not only does he blame everything on Bush, but if you look at it, he's not he's not doing all the things he needs to be doing right now. He's not doing. He's just pushing it off 10 years. Like his budget he just came out with was all smoke and mirrors. And, he's like, oh yeah, by 2022, we'll save $4 billion. It's like, dude, you know what? You'll have been out of office for like 15 years or 10 years or something. Like, what kind of a budget is that? Like, why don't you tell us what's going to be happening next year or by the 4th year of your term? Like, why is your budget pushing shit out into infinity? And we got everything, collapsing, but that's because he's the rubber band man, like, boing, like nothing sticks to me, man, lead from behind. I don't know, and then this whole payroll tax deduction, they just passed like a 2-year payroll tax deduction. And that's the money that's supposed to be going into the Social Security fund, which is going bankrupt. So, as far as I'm concerned, Obama is driving the U.S. economy over the cliff. And he's promising the world and saying we'll pay for everything way down the road, and there's not going to be anything way down the road. And I think that's what he knows, so that's why I'll stick by, the bad news, unfortunately, is that maybe World War III is coming, because that's how you undo the mess that Obama's making, is just start a war, But, to me, it's like a flim flam, because no matter what Obama's pitching, he'll say, hey, we need to tighten the belt, but then he talks about spending. Anyway, you know what? I got somebody knocking at the door, so I'm going to go ahead and sign on out. Go out there, get the tribulation on, think positive, and, keep the faith. All right.